Welcome back, fellow entrepreneurs and haunt build fellows and Halloween lovers alike. This section, we're going to be looking at our swamp. It's not going to be the same as it was last year. It's actually very different, and I will take a little walk around with you soon enough to show you what the changes are. But my plans are to hopefully set up some of the animatronics. We've got new ones this year that weren't in the feature last year, as well as some old ones that are going to come back. We're going to switch it out a little bit. The whole setup is very different. This is perhaps one of the biggest changes from last year coming onto this year. So kind of don't know how everything is going to look. Just kind of going to wing it because that always works. First off, though, I got to implement what was in here last year and then adapt it to work with what's going to be this year. So in my pocket, I have a little diagram that past Devin made, and hopefully past Devin did future Devin justice. With that, it's a good enough instructions and not just a suggestion of what I have to do. These are referring to my swamp lights that I added and my 12-volt system. I don't even know if you can see this right now. Very generic, but hopefully it gets the job done. Yeah, so my microphone just died. Convenient. Apparently 15 hours doesn't mean 15 hours of battery life, but that's okay. I'm going to be right by the camera anyways, but I can give you a quick update on the area. So let's do that. So I'm actually sitting up on my ladder right now, but here's the area. So if anyone's familiar, there used to be a big pallet wall right here dividing the yard, but that is not there anymore. So what's going to happen this year is people are going to come in from that way and they can like loop around. They can literally do whatever they want in terms of walking. There's going to be no direct pathway, which I kind of like. I appreciate it. It's a lot more mobile and you can appreciate, and you don't have to feel like you're running through the whole thing. It's a lot more scene setting. So this area, you're going to walk in here and you're going to be able to like take your right, and then you can walk in this area over here. And this is the newest addition. So this is familiar from last year. The difference is that the banner witch is actually on this angle. Last year, she was this way. So that's a change. The other change is this area. This is the remnants of the pallet wall. So this is like a little swamp shack, I guess, is the intention. So there's like a little porch area, just a little corner of the yard, trying to hide out the carport, which is right over there. And you can see the car sitting in there. That's the main reason why that carport. Benny, stop. My neighbor's dog. So this area is new. And what's going to be here, you might ask? Honestly, couldn't tell you right now. If I'm being honest with myself, I don't know. But what I do know are the props that I plan to have out in this area, things that I think are going to work well and bounce off of each other. So we'll just have to see. Some ideas are formulating so far, but as time goes on, I'm sure that will mutate. So I think the next thing that we have to do is maybe get the trees in place to have an idea like how big or small they take up. And because I want to put maybe Towering Tallulah right in that corner to hide right behind the canvas right there. So possibly that is an option, but we will see. I want this area to be fairly opened up because this area is all going to be farm, very much so farm related corn stalks, and I want it to be open so that you can get like a wide landscape shot like this with all of it set up and just make it look really beautiful and have a sense of unity, that it's just like an actual farm, not just the little condensed version that it was in previous years. Make it a lot more immersive and come out. So that's the goal. And I just want the idea, because I did not like this with the old haunts. But the fact that I could like stand back here and get like a whole panoramic shot of everything is something that I'm genuinely excited for. And I'm hoping that I'm able to get it done in time. Just that, so you can like maybe stand back here and just look at it from afar, and then stand back here and look at this area from afar, almost as if you're in the front yard looking at my cemetery from the sidewalk. So you can imagine this is like the sidewalk. You can get the whole view of this section and then the whole view of that section, instead of being so clumped up close that you can't get it all in one go. All right, so it's Halloween day out here, and this is where we have gotten. This is as far as we're gonna get. I just want to do a quick overview of everything that has been completed. This is not my best work, if I'm being honest with myself. It is very basic to my standards. Um, I'm not entirely happy with it, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Again, it's just the issue of time. Time killed this year. So we have the swamp area, or what's left of the swamp from last year. Some things I still have to do. I want to get that banner witch up there before the nightfall begins. But we can see very generic. We have Emmeline, who's going to be right here, and she's going to hopefully lunge out at you. I've had a problem with her where she doesn't lunge out all the way, so we'll see with that. Then we have Towering Tallulah hiding behind this opening here. The two werewolves, Limb Ripper and Howling Werewolf. Here is Cauldroness. I need to figure out what's wrong with her fog machine. Something isn't working. It's just so much stuff. So much. It's just annoying. Gertrude. And I don't, she was working earlier. I don't know what happened. It's the sun. Oh, the sensor. The sensor is kind of hidden. And the wind keeps killing her.
Don't be afraid. Let me stand outside and show you.
But there she is. But then we go this way into the farm again. Very, nothing like it used to be. But we have, I got to put a Hellspawn back in his spot. But this little scene's kind of nice. I do like this. It's cozy and eerie. Cremator, it's on mode, so I don't know why he's not activating all the time. Some of these aren't even plugged in yet, like the harvester. I might not even get to. I'm just so tired right now. Yeah, some of them still need to get plugged in. We got to clean up our messes here as well. Barnyard Butcher, where he is always at. Pumpkin Patch Prowler. He's just here because why not? Why not? He's being tortured right now. Moving along. Got some older characters. Again, none of them are really plugged in, and I don't really know if I'm going to bother right now, if I'm being honest. I might just go around quickly and try to figure it out. We got my old friend right here. He's just chilling. He's a chill guy. And then this area is just nothing, no big deal to me. Down here, though, we have our Smoldering Zombie. That should look fairly good at night. And then you have Harbinger of Hell. Hopefully that looks half decent against the dark. We'll see. But it really is not anything special compared to previous years, and it's just a little loop around just for you to like kind of walk around and check it out. I'm sure that's insanely loud. That's ridiculous. That looks pretty cool though with that fog machine. I think that'll look cool at night. We'll see. I hope kids stay on the path. I hope they don't go running around and stepping on cords and stuff. So we'll have to make sure that people tend to that. But that is basically all that's for the backyard. Again, nothing too crazy. It's just college has been killing me in available time. And there's nothing I can really do about that because I think right now college is more important than this, unfortunately. Which is rough to say. It's unfortunate. I'm unsure on what the future holds for haunts as well. I mean, I feel like next year is just going to get more difficult in terms of college. I do want to still make videos on the props and stuff, so don't worry about that. I'm sure there'll still be content for the channel. But I'm going to end this section of the video here. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And I appreciate you all for watching, even if it wasn't as high as standards as it was for last year. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade or something like that, I think. Don't grow up. Don't grow up, children. Please don't. Enjoy your childhood as much as you can because adulthood is not the funnest of things sometimes. Just my own personal opinion. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.